Dylan Pledger, the 20-year-old phenom lighting up the NPC, is not going on the All Blacks 15 tour. Yeah, you heard that right. The most informed young halfback in New Zealand ignored. But what if I told you this snub might actually be a blessing in disguise? Let's break down the facts, the drama, the stats, and why Dylan Pledger might just be New Zealand rugby's next big halfback if we play this right. First up, who is Dylan Pledger? He's not just a bolter from nowhere. Dylan Pledger is 20 years old and already being talked about as the future of the All Blacks 9 jersey. And for good reason. He started at every level, including the All Blacks under-20s, where he ran the show like a veteran. Coaches raved about his control, vision, and maturity. By 2025, that's when he leveled up. In this year's Bunnings NPC, he was on fire. He's played all 10 games for Otago every minute, every match leading into the semi-finals with ice-cold composure. Look at the numbers. The stats don't lie. 14 try assists, 7 tries, over 800 passes, 92% ruck clearance speed, 85% tackle efficiency. That's not just solid, that's All Blacks level form. Even Justin Marshall, the legendary All Black, said that he should be in the big squad. Those numbers and performances, why was Pledger left out? 3 names got the nod for the All Blacks 15. Xavier Roe, explosive off the bench for the Chiefs and playing a great season for Waikato in the NPC. Preston, slip distributor, sharp footwork. Folau Fakatava on his day, world class, finally finding his form again. But let's be real, none of them had a dominant season like Pledger just had. They've had their moments, but Pledger just owned the stage, and he's done it week in, week out, 10 games straight. Here's the twist. The guy who didn't pick him is the same guy coaching him at the Highlanders for next season. I was reading an article, and here's what Jamie Joseph said. He's only just turned 20. I wouldn't want to put him under too much pressure in his first year of professional rugby. At first, I was thinking, that sounds like coach speak. But when you think about it, let's step back. Maybe he's not wrong. Pledger hasn't played a single Super Rugby minute yet. Throwing him into All Blacks 15 tour overseas in the Northern Hemisphere conditions could overwhelm a young player. Is it harsh? Yeah. But long term, it could be a smart management, I think, to be quite honest. As much as we want to see Dylan Pledger in the team, I mean, some of you guys might think, well, if he's good enough, you're old enough, he's the form halfback. Pick him now. Others might agree what Jamie Joseph just said, or maybe you guys would say protect the kid or let him earn it through Super Rugby. So I want to know what you think. Would you rather see Dylan Pledger thrown in early and risk a burnout, or take the long road and get an All Black with 10 plus years dominance? Drop your take in the comments below. Why is Dylan different from the 3 selectors? Let's break it all down. What separates Dylan Pledger from Roe, Preston, or even Fakatava? I mean, come on, the kid's got game IQ. He's reading plays 3 phases ahead. Speed of service, ruck to pass time is lightning fast. Decision making, no panic kicks or wild passes. Leadership, he's quarterbacking Otago's entire attack at just 20 years old. I mean, Rowe's got flair, Preston's got pace, Fakatava's got power, but Dylan, he's got the full package. So what's next? First, the NPC semi-final. Will he'll once again run the show for Otago? Then a full Super Rugby preseason with the Highlanders, learning under Jamie Joseph, taking the next step, and maybe just maybe taking the 9 jersey. If Dylan dominates Super Rugby in 2026, like he's dominated the NPC right now, he won't just make the All Blacks 15. I think potentially he'll be in the actual All Black squad. But yeah, I mean, final take, being left out hurts, especially when you are in the shot. I think he'll be hurting. But sometimes, that snub becomes the spark. And, Dylan Pledger is built different. Calm, clinical, clutch. And if he keeps this up, not even selectors will be able to ignore him. If you think Dylan Pledger is the future, hit that like button. Subscribe for more unfiltered rugby takes. And drop your predictions as well. Does he wear a black jersey in 2026 or 2027 or never? There you have it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to support your rugby teams and keep the rugby spirit alive. And we'll see you in the next video.